Happy New Year! Hi everyone. Today is January 2nd, 2014, which means that it is the second day in the new year. For those of you who like to get started on January 1st, I hope your resolutions and everything are going pretty well. And speaking of resolutions and whatnot, yesterday, January 1st, 2014, I actually ran the Commitment Day run, which was such a good time. Everyone was really excited about it, and people were really friendly. It was nice out. It was a nice little 5K, and I definitely recommend you do it if it's in your city on the 1st of January every year. And then I'm wearing my ugly sweater run cap that they gave us. That was my December 5K. So speaking of 5Ks, that's one of my resolutions. I don't really make resolutions, but I've decided to set some challenges for myself for 2014, and I kind of wanted to share a few of them with you. One of them, the huge one, is to compete in a fitness competition. I'm not going to tell you the month or when I'm planning on it, because then you'll hold me way too accountable, and sometimes I slack off, and I'm going to tell you about that. Another goal of mine is to run a half marathon this year. I really do want to run a half marathon. I think it's, 12 point something miles or so. I really do want to do that. I also would like to continue to do a 5K every month, but more importantly, I want my time to be under 30 minutes for a 5K. So this last one I did yesterday was a perfect start. I was at 11:25 minutes per mile, which was great. So it brought me to just about like 36, 37 minutes for the entire race. So I want to be able by December 31st to be at less than 30 minutes, which is very feasible, runners know. And then something else outside of fitness, I find that I need to also have some goals or challenges so that it balances up and it keeps me focused. So I do want to start doing like a daily devotion every day and get my life together. 2014 is going to be a good year. Hopefully, of course, all of us say that every year. So there's that. And then, let me see, whatever you decide, make sure it challenges you. Make sure that it doesn't overwhelm you. Because challenge brings change, but when you get overwhelmed, you're just like, all right, I'm out. And make sure it's something that you can take baby steps towards. So that's my recommendation to you when you're making your resolutions, if you haven't already. And it's official. The holidays are over. Yay! Okay. You may be wondering why I'm excited that the holidays are over, but I'm excited that the holidays are over because, it was my first holiday season without my family, which ended up being really, really nice, a really good time. But in terms of health and fitness, it just like completely messed me up, y'all. Like the holidays got me. They got me in a big way. So I'm gonna share a little bit of that with you and tell you what I think at least I can do next time any holiday rolls around, so I don't fall into that holiday trap. Because every magazine talks about it, every blog article talks about it, like how to avoid gaining weight and over the holidays, blah blah blah. And I thought, that's not gonna be me. I'm focused, I'm driven, I'm not about that life, whatever. But this is the first time that I have been in my fit zone during a holiday season, and I guess I didn't really know that the holiday has a strong food power, I would say that, and a strong anti-workout force that kind of like drags you down like gravity. Anyway, I promise it's not just me. So what happened during the holidays? Let me tell you what happened. So I had friends over from out of town, late nights, early mornings, the holiday hours at the gym hours were odd, and free food. So in between all of that, I haven't weighed myself. I should have weighed myself on the 1st to see how much I weighed, but the library was closed anyway. So I weighed myself at the library. Anyway, so all this free food and everything going on, and it just completely messed me up. The holidays definitely got to me. I ate a lot. I didn't work out as much. When you're tired, do yourself a favor and just like sleep when you're tired. Don't eat. I need to start practicing that because, you know, the working and then the late nights with the friends from out of town, you can't really just not entertain your friends. And then we'll go places where there's food, and you can't just not eat the food or pack your lunch at the Cheesecake Factory. That's a little disrespectful. So, or to just not order and get water. I mean, to me, I could do that once or twice, but if I have different friends coming in over the space of 2 weeks, and every time we're going out, I'm just getting water, and it's just like, I did not stick to my diet at all. And potentially, did I use these as an opportunity to cheat and just eat whatever I wanted? Probably did. So, like I said in my very first video, this is just like sharing with you my journey. And my journey is going to have triumphs, and it's going to have trials. But all of them will produce growth, and that's what we want. And they're all learning lessons. And yes, I may backslide, and we've had a video where I've gained weight, and you know, there are going to be all kinds of things. But like I said, this is a life journey. Sometimes I may beat myself up for it, but at the end of the day, there's nothing you can do when you've eaten food, you've eaten it, but you can only draw the lessons from it. So the lessons I've drawn from my 2-week holiday experience is that, one, you really need to plan ahead when the holidays are rolling around, or when you're having people from out of town, because I thought to myself, there's never going to be a time where I'm never going to have friends coming to visit me. Like, people are always going to visit friends, family, whatever, people who are not on the same meal plan as you. And so you're going to have to find a way to stick to your goals while entertaining them. And that's hard, but you have to plan ahead. You have to plan when you're going to work out. My fault for not like looking at the gym schedule to find out what days they're closed, what days they have shorter hours and whatever, because that would have helped as well in me planning my workout. Like I did for New Year's, I realized they would be closed on Wednesday, so I did 2 workouts on Monday, and I had the commitment day run on Wednesday as my cardio, and Tuesday they closed early and I knew I'd be at work. So that didn't interfere at all, as opposed to over the Christmas holiday where, you know, I just showed up at the gym and they're like, oh, we're closed tomorrow, and I was like, what? So you really want to plan ahead with the gym schedule, plan ahead with your meals, go grocery shopping, pack your foods, make sure that you have everything planned ahead. So at the very least, you tell yourself, I spent money on this, I cooked this, so I might as well eat it. So plan ahead. The second thing I would say is focus. And I'm reminding myself these things as I'm saying them to you because I really need to know these things. So focus on your goals. Whoever you're with, whoever you're eating with, whoever you're hanging out with, whatever, they may be half your size, they may be twice your size, whatever, but they do not have the same fitness goals you do. Chances are they may. But know that you have a very specific plan for you, and you cannot just do whatever they're doing. If they're drinking, you can't just be drinking with them. Or if they're eating a large pizza, you can't just be eating that, because you're different. You have your own plan, you have your own goals. Focus on that. Remember, you're different. And if you focus on still being social, even if you don't necessarily eat everything that they're indulging in, then people are just going to remember you being there. Like, just don't make it a big deal that, oh, I'm not going to have pizza, you guys. No, I'm not doing that. You can just stand there with your glass of water and talk, and people forget that you're just not eating pizza. And they probably don't want you to reduce their rations anyway. And then the third thing I would say is, at the end of the day, like, we're human and life happens. And there was no way I would, like, just not take my friend out because I have to go to the gym, but my friend has traveled. I had a friend from, like, they came from out of the country, and it's like, there's no way I'll just not hang out with them because I need to stick to my rigid schedule, which is good for me, but at the same time it's not fair to them, because I'm at work all day and then I come home from work and then I just go to the gym, and I can't live as if I'm by myself when I've invited someone to come and be with me. So just keep that in mind, and know that I just had to tell myself at a certain point, I was like, you know what, you're just gonna have to fix this, and you're gonna have to live with the consequences, because the times that I was supposed to be at the gym, I was giving tours and like hanging out with my friends, and these are good memories. And so to me, it's like, my life cannot just be this like fit book, or this, my entire life cannot be my fitness journey. The fitness journey is a part of my life, and so I don't want to ever be consumed. And, you know, I'll say no to hanging out because I need to go to the gym, definitely, but mostly To people who are in the city, they live around, I see them a lot of the times. But if someone's coming from out of state or out of the country, or my family, or someone I haven't seen in a while, I'm not going to rob myself of quality life experiences and creating memories because I want to focus on myself and be in the gym all the time. People may beg to differ, and that's fine, to each his own, but life happens. That's my third point, and things happen, and deal with the consequences. And I understand the consequences of my actions. I've seen myself gain weight during this journey, so I know by all means that what I was doing wasn't healthy. And the holidays got to me, and I'm gonna have to readjust. And next year, or next holiday, probably I will not be using people as excuses for bad eating, because there's a lot of the time there's a way around it. Even when you go to the Cheesecake Factory, there's certain things you can order, but I would think to myself, I'm at the Cheesecake Factory, I'm not gonna order like a salad and fish, because I eat that all the time. Anyway, that's just me. I hope the holidays did not get you. If it did, feel free to share, comment, whatever. And happy 2014. Happy New Year. Good luck with all your goals, your resolutions, your plans, your visions, your vision board creations, everything. All of that. I wish you nothing but the best. And health and happiness and all the good things in life. See you in the next video. Bye.